What's going on? Doing a little bit of preserve hunting today, I guess. And I'm looking for the Messimer Preserve. And I'll drive over to Ziegler Preserve. Not a big deal. According to their website, it's back here, and it shows. It says right on the website you park on Old Gristmill Road, and then this takes you right into it. I guess we'll find out. There was a sign back there that said the bridge is out. Obviously, this road is not drivable anymore. I mean, you can see that. I mean, that's not good. So, right where I'm at, it's private property on both sides. Wow, this road's just down to bedrock in these spots. Look at this. So if there was a bridge here, it was a long time ago. I've already heard an eagle back here. I didn't record back there just because there's a house there, and I don't want to be infringing on anybody's privacy. But they've got a little pond behind their house, and up behind there is there's an eagle up there calling. So this is cool. We got these rock formations back behind me. Birds. So we're gonna go back here and see where this goes. So I know where this winds up. I've kayaked pretty far back up into this spot before the trees came down across this river at the Tunkhannock Creek, coming in from the Lackawanna State Park side. And at one point I tried to hike up to here because there is or used to be a trail that connected the two, but it went into the farm field, and I wasn't sure if it was right along the farm field or if the trail had gotten washed out, and again, didn't want to be cruising through somebody's cornfield and get shot. So I turned back, but we'll see where this goes. And then there's another preserve right on the other side of this. I'll have to drive out and around to get to it, but it's called I think it's called the Ziegler Preserve, and that one's not real big either, but we'll check it out, see what we got. Should be interesting. Well, I can hear the creek, so now I just gotta figure out where this goes. If there's a spot over here, I continue to follow the road here. So there's a spot out here. Oh wait, yeah, that's a trail there. All right. Well, that might be a trail there. I'll continue along the road here for a second, see where this goes. So that's the Tunkhannock Creek. That is an inchworm, which probably won't come out. Oh, he's too close. There he is. Alright, so I am in the preserve and gonna see where this, I'm kind of like right in the middle of this tract of land. I'm going to follow this road for a little while, see if it gets down closer to the creek, And then that section back there where I thought I saw a trail is a trail. I'm gonna, or at least according to the map, and I'll go head up that way and see what's out there. There is, unfortunately though, a lot of garbage out here. I don't know if that came out. There's a, that sounds like a hawk out here. Heard an eagle before. I'll try to boost that audio, see if I can pick that up. So, walking along this road, and according to the map, I am still in the preserve, and I'll be in the preserve for a while. But I just came across this section. That doesn't look very friendly. Yeah, I'll reach out to the Nature Conservancy and see if that's open or if it's not. Then maybe I'll come back and check it out. But now I'll go back up this other end where his trail heads up back down towards Lackawanna State Park. If I can, if that follows all the way through, I can hike over to the Ziegler Preserve. If I can't get through there, because it's technically, it's right, Ziegler Preserve is right over here, like maybe a mile. It's just on the other side of the creek. So if I can hike to it, I will. If not, I'll have to go back out to the car and drive, a few minutes around to get to it. So we'll see. Back to this junction at the end of Old Grist Mill Road. I think it's called Old Grist Mill Road. And this is where it's labeled as the South Branch Trail. I think that's the trail, or an old road. Or that's the trail, or an old road. So I'm going to go down by the water first, check that out. Then maybe I'll come back up and head that way. It's not very well marked. Not very well marked at all. This is kind of cool. This seems to take me down closer to the water, which is kind of what I want. So I believe earlier I stated this is part of the Nature Conservancy. It's not. It's part of what's called Countryside Conservancy. I don't know why I was thinking this was the Nature Conservancy, but this is an old fire ring here, and an old launch. That's pretty cool. Somebody was here not too long ago. There's some, those aren't my footprints, and I don't have a dog with me. I don't have a dog regardless, so people do come back here, so that's good. Could be, like I said, there's a couple houses up on this road, so it could be them. We're getting close to the edge of the conservancy. I don't think this is the trail. I think this just brings you down to the water. See if I can get over those rocks. This is a nice spot though. Very nice little spot here. This trail doesn't go much further past this, and it doesn't go down to where I thought it did, where I can kayak up to. So I'm gonna head back up to where this split off and head down that way a little bit, see how far that goes. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to hike over to Ziegler Preserve, so I'll probably wind up driving over there. But we'll see, maybe I'll be able to. Nice spot, nice spot. I said that like 12 times. Hiked along this road for a little ways. I was just right down here on the creek, and I've gotten to these orange markers here. And on the other side of these trees are the Nature Countryside Preserve or Countryside Conservancy, whatever it's called. There's the markers for the preserve. So I know this goes for a while through non-parkland and non-preserve land, which would usually mean it's private land. It is marked as a trail, but I know at the other end it's not easy to follow, so not real keen on going through somebody's property. I mean, there's no actual trail markers here. On the map, it's marked as a South Branch Trail, but there's no blaze on this. There's no trail signs. So I think to play it safe and be respectful of people's private property that may or may not be okay with people hiking across their land, I'm just going to turn back, head back up to the car, and I'll drive over to Ziegler Preserve. Not a big deal. This isn't a real big tract. This is, I don't know, maybe 30 acres, maybe, judging by the map and what I've walked. So not huge, not a big deal. I'll head back up to the car, drive over to Ziegler Preserve, and I'll meet up with you there. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Again, if you haven't already, subscribe. It does help out. It is free to do. And I'll see you in the next one.